Can't believe I believed everything we had would last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids.
Hey girlies, this is me, your girl Enoch, back in the video. And today we're gonna be doing a story time about the time I got sexually assaulted in Spain. Yes, your girl is international, honey, with the shits. You know what I'm saying, girl? International fish. Get into it, girl. Yes. But anyway, let's get into it. Before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. It really does help me continue this, girl. You know what I'm saying? Just keep y'all content. Even though I want to do it, but you know, it still helps, you know? So yeah. Let's hop right into the fucking story time, okay? So boom, this takes place senior year in high school, and my school is doing a trip to Spain. And I got invited to a trip to Spain. I was a good girl in school, so they was like, you know what? You know, like, you look like you know how to act, girl. So we're gonna bring you along. So boom, I said, period, girl. I told my mama. Mom was excited about it, girl. She said, what do you want for a graduation present? And I was like, girl, I want to go to Spain. And I went to Spain. Thank you, mommy. And so we paid our deposit, girl. I packed my shit, and we're on the fucking way. So we went to 3 hotels. This is the second hotel. The last night, the second hotel. We stayed there for 2 weeks. But the hotel this happened at was, I can pronounce it, girl, the El Rio or something like that. I don't know, girl. I feel Spanish. Honestly, I feel Spanish, girl. I barely pass the C. So don't ask me how to pronounce it right, girl. But just know it was El something. And the last night there, me and my friends running around as in like the hotel one night, right? Now downstairs they had this little nightclub situation, and we had a curfew, but girl, nobody followed it. We waited for our teachers to go to bed, and then after that was it. So after that, so the teachers went to bed, snuck out of our hotel rooms. You know, just go downstairs and see what the nightclub about. Now, it wasn't giving all that, girl. Like, it was literally like 2 or 3 folk people down there, and there was another school down there. So my friend at the time, I can tell my friend, girl, and like we got beef with him like that, girl, ain't no shade. At the time, my friend, we were downstairs, and we was keen, you know, laughing, playing, being girls, you know what I'm saying? And we saw this boy. Now, I didn't think he was cute at all, girl, but my friend was looking for him. My friend is a butch queen. So I might say her, but it's a guy. My friend thought she was cute. And she was like, oh my goodness, like he is so fine. Now, mind you, this boy is about 5'7", long hair, doesn't speak English. That's important too. Long hair, cute. I mean, he was all right in the face. It gave me baby face. Like, it wasn't all that into something. Like, it wasn't giving like Spain hot, you know, hot poppy. It was just giving like, oh, he's cute. So my friend was in love with him, girl. So whatever. Me being a good Judy, I am, girl. Because once you're my friend, bitch, you're my friend. You know, girl, I support you in everything you do. So me and him, you know, put together a plan. Was like, hey, because I didn't want him. So I'm a very bold bitch when I want you. I'm like, girl, like if you want him, bitch, I can definitely be your wing woman. She was like, babe. And I said, cool. So I walked up to him and I was like, hey, my friend wants to, you know, talk to something like that. And when he replied back with Spanish, I was like, huh? And that's when I was like, oh, you don't speak English. Okay. So I backed away. And I was my friend was like, girl, he speak no English. Girl, I don't know what you gonna do, girl, but he speak no English. And he looked angry. And she was like, oh, fuck, damn. Like, he's so fine. Like, bitch, I might have to speak languages to him. And girl, you know, we just can't about that. Girl, we laughing and playing, girl, making jokes. But the rest of the night, like, I saw him looking at us, right? And it wasn't like a crazy, like, stare, but it was just like, he kept looking glances. Like, he kept looking at us, right? And my friend and I, he was like, girl, okay, well, it's time to get tired, girl. It's time to get a little creeped out. So we went upstairs and started to go to bed. And we saw him following us. And then he stopped following us because he stopped on the second floor. Our room was on the 3rd floor, but he stopped on the 2nd floor. And the way the hotel was set up, you can see, like, if you've been to a hotel where it's like all the rooms are around and like it's a big, how can I explain it? It's like the hotel, like all the rooms on the side and like in the middle was like literally a lot of space, a sky something, and then down was a lobby. Like you can see, like you look over the railings, it was straight down the lobby. So if that kind of helps. But anyway, so we can see him that he was on the second floor, but he was looking at us, but he looked angry, like irritated. And my friend was still trying to be like, oh, girl, I want to see what's wrong with him. Da, da, da. I'm like, girl, I don't think that's a good idea, bitch. She looked crazy. I don't know if that's cute, girl, but mama still went down there and tried to see. So she went down there and she was trying to speak to him and still no English. But she was trying to communicate during Google. And so she got like 2 or 3 words, like, are you gay? Stuff like that. And he was like, no, 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 stuff like that. And she came back up. She's like, I saw him say that. I was like, oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Da, da, da. She was like, man, that's crazy. I really wanted him. I said, girl, well, you want me to go try again? Because she seemed like he was listening to me a little more than he would listen to you. She was like, bitch, yes, ma'am. Go down there and do it, girl. Go get my man. I said, okay, cool. So I went downstairs and I put on my Google Translate. Now, this, mind you, I had now this is before, girl, Moans. Like, this is before Moans. I was identified as a trans woman, but this is before Moans. So it was getting very much boy. But I was always a fanboy, but still, it was getting very much boy to me. And so I had like these 2 long braids. My hair was fucked up. Like the Africans that did my hair had me fucked up. Like, but it was last minute though. That's why the braids lasted my fucking hair. But I got them all the way down to the kneecaps, and they were just long 2 braids. I had booty shorts on and just a shirt. You know, thotty but not too thotty. Thotty but not too thotty. But you know, it was hot in Spain, bitch. So you know, bitch, ain't nobody wearing real clothes, ho. So, I went down there, I was talking to him like, oh, hey, I'm sorry, I understand, I know you don't understand English, but I got Google right here, so I was like, let me start typing it in the phone. So I'm typing in the phone, like, yo, hi, nice to meet you, my name is, my dead name, and my friend would like to get to know you, would you be interested in it? So I typed it all in Google, and he heard it, and he was like, oh, he said, can I see your phone? Basically, he was like, can I see you? And I said, yeah. And so then he had me his phone. He said, I'm not interested in the friend, but I'm interested in you. And I said, huh? Because when you press the little thing, it speaks back to you. And I said, huh? Girl, if y'all can see my face, I can really like relive it. But I was confused, bitch. I said, wait a minute, what? He was like, yeah, I like you. And I was like, I thought you said you weren't gay. And he was like, aren't you a girl? I was like, oh. I said, girl, you so nice. Baby, I feel like over in Spain, like, they just look at the more feminine things. Because, I mean, I always been, like, a feminine girl, like I said. But still, it was looking me boy to me. But whatever. And, so I was like, oh, I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I started, girl, using the universe. I'm not interested, bitch. I said, oh, no. So I said, oh, sorry, bitch. So I took my phone, bitch. I ran back upstairs. I said, girl, listen. This nigga said he liked me, bitch. And my friend was like, she wasn't mad at me, but she was like, girl, how the fuck that happened? You probably lying, ho. And I said, girl, I promise you I'm not. But my dumb ass, girl, and my bum ass, erased the thing. Because once he said, I said, and I directed. So just basically, my friend didn't believe me that he said that. He was like, oh, girl, you fibbing. You know, he da-da-da. He said he ain't gay, so why would he like you? Da-da-da. Bitch, the shade, ho. Like, I'm not cute. Girl, shut up. Anyway, so I say, okay, bitch, bye. I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna flirt with him, and I'm gonna let him type on the thing again, like my phone again, and I'm gonna let him tell you himself, basically. So basically, I'm gonna type it out again, and I'm gonna screenshot it or just save it, and boom, I come back to you. So I said, okay, bitch, boom, go do it. So I said, okay, girl, because I ain't never been a pussy, bitch. I ain't never been a girl for death. And, I mean, for never been a girl that, you know, is scared to back down from a challenge. So I'm sitting there. So I went downstairs, and I met up with him again. I said, hey. And he said, what's up? But, well, the universe was up. So he just nodded his head. And he was like, and then I was like, because he did that twice. I'm like, okay. And then, so I was trying to come up to him, and he kept on walking. And I'm like, why this nigga walking like basically I'm following this nigga at this point. So and I should have known then, bitch. I should have known then, but your girl was not thinking. I have to work on that shit, girl. Because people think I'm a shady asshole. Because, bitch, I'll be either daydreaming or I'll just be dumb thinking, bitch. I act on instinct, and that is not the way to say. I started following him around the hotel. So the way the hotel was set up, you had like elevators. So he went into the elevator, went down, and was looking at me like, come on, come on. I was like, come on. I said, girl, I need this shit to prove to my Judy. Like, girl, I ain't trying to fuck. So I went in the elevator and I went down, and that's when I left out and I was looking around like, where the fuck is he at? And next thing you know, I seen him in like this little alleyway. Well, not the alleyway, but like a little secret session where it's like, look, it's a restroom downstairs. And before you get to that, it's like the cafeteria area. So I seen by the cafeteria area, and then he like waves at me and says, come on. And then I said, girl, what the fuck am I doing? And even then, I still did not, stop and think, girl, this ain't right. But, whatever like that. Because ain't nobody downstairs. It's just us. Now, he was my age. And if something happened, I could have really got him off of me. I guess I was thinking like, okay, well, girl, it's okay. Bitch. So, and this is where it get juicy, girl. So, we walk down there. And, I walked to the area he was at. He was big bitch. He started running. He started walking again. I said, "Oh, girl, I'm kind of over her at this point, bitch." But I said, "Girl, I need to get this shit because my friend won't be mad at me, bitch." I was giving a fuck so much about my friend being mad at me. And I followed him to the restroom, girl, and he's sat on the wall. And I'm like, "Hey, I don't know why you followed me down here." But, I don't know why you had me follow you down here, but I just need a quick little note saying you like me, and I'll be done. And, of course, he understand that shit because bitch don't say English, but whatever. I tried to tell him on my phone, like, I was like, hey, like, as I was typing, he comes up to me, grabs my phone, and then put in there, feel on my pee-pee. Well, in Spanish, though, but he literally said pee-pee, like, girl, I'm not even lying about that, girl. That's T. He say, feel on my pee-pee. And then I read it, and I was like, "Phone your pee-pee." Girl, and again, he not even fine, girl. He is baby face 5'4". I'm 5'11", so he like shorter than me. So I'm like, "Phone your pee-pee," and he said, and then he pointed at his thing. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, And so then I started to turn around, started to leave. Girl, he grabbed my butt. And I hit his hand, and then after that, he came around me, went to the door, locked the door, and then turned off the lights. Bitch, at this point, I'm scared. I'm really like, I'm about to scream. So, but again, it's past our curfew, so I shouldn't be out. So I'm like, bitch, I can't really scream because something go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have that much attention on me. And so he turned on the light, and bitch, I'm looking around, bitch. I feel hands on me, girl. I'm scared as a motherfucker. So I run to the light. I turn it back on, bitch. He behind me. He talking about feeling my pee-pee. And then, but like this Spanish time, he said, Bonnie saying pee-pee because he said pee-pee. I'm like, I said, oh, I'm so okay. I start to lock the door, bitch. He comes around me again, lock the door. He kind of like corners me in a way. I'm thinking about that, bitch. Like, that is scary. But this is story time. This is story time, though. And yeah, so he corners me into the thing, and he started like pulling out his pants, and he started like jerking off a little bit. I'm looking down, and I'm like, no. And then he tries to come up with me again. He tries to kiss me on my neck, girl. And every part of me is turned the fuck off. Like, no part of me, I'm like, girl, this don't feel right. Like, it's just, not only I'm attracted to you, but I feel like I'm taking advantage of. I'm getting advantage taken care of, which I was. I feel like I was getting taken advantage of, which I was. But I was just like, yo, like, I'm really lively scared. Like, I'm like really fucking, like, I'm shaking. And next thing you know, he do that. Like, he kissed me on my, like I guess my collarbone. And I pushed him back. It was like, no. And then I quickly ran to the door, unlocked the door, ran upstairs, girl, to my room. Bitch, I'm out. And I'm telling you, I was ran like, bitch, he was chasing. He wasn't, but I feel like he was chasing after me. In my head, like, bitch, And after that, I went upstairs, bitch. I went straight to my room, closed my door, told my friends, which we kidded and laughed at the time because I guess we were children. But that was not funny at all, honey. I really couldn't have got sexually assaulted girl, and I didn't want to. And yeah. And yeah, so I went to my room, I was telling like, yo, da da da. And we laughing about it. Like, girl, that's crazy. My friends were kind of mad, girl. She like, bitch, how did you get him? And I can't, but I don't know, girl. They understand that some niggas like, as trans women, they like us because our femininity, not because we're trans women. So, got an idiot conversation, but that's a whole nother story time too in itself. But that's about it. That's the whole story time. And again, also, too, I want to remind you that I'm a tall, dark-skinned girl. So, I don't want to say dark-skinned, but I'm like a deeper brown skin. Dark skin to me is deeper than me. But I'm like a dark brown skin. Yeah. So like in Spain, especially in Spain over there, like that's like we're really rare. Like especially tall, dark skin. And I was skinny girl. I gave model. But yeah, I need to go to Europe again and try a modeling career, girl. That would be tea. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the story time, girl. That's pretty much it. I almost got assaulted, or my DL, something. I don't know. Y'all can see the title of this video. But yeah, like, oh, look at that. Under 10 minutes, under 20 minutes. But that's pretty much it on the story time, girl. So I wasn't long, but that was pretty much it. The next day, I did not see him at all. He just disappeared after a while. And then, yeah, well, that was the last day, so I didn't see him at all, of course. I didn't see him that morning. So yeah, that was pretty much it on it. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I love you guys for always and always. And I'll forever be grateful for you guys. I love you guys. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All my social medias will be down below. So I'm not on here. I can definitely catch me on there. So yeah. I will talk to you in the next one. I love you guys. Be beautiful, be safe, and be the best you.
This is your man.
Yes,
Look at the screen.
that's mine. And
And
I'm going to stick beside him.
that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm going to stick beside him.